Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. John here from Vaughter Racing, back with another recap video from the not fast but furious racing community on Facebook. This week we're at Mount Panorama, Bathurst, beautiful Australia. It's a gorgeous sunny day, way better than the day I had Thursday last week. Oh boy, that was something. But yeah, we're out here on my qualifying lap here at Bathurst. Had very little practice with this track. I had never had a race on this track before this race. I don't think I really ever did many laps on this track. I did quite a few in Project Cars 2 on this track, but never really in a Assetto Corsa Competizione. So when I first started doing laps here, I was doing about 212, 210, 2 minute 12 second laps, 2 minute 10. I got it down to pretty consistent 205, mid 205s. Pretty happy with that. There were a few faster guys this week for sure. Ash 150 is one of them for sure. But yeah, we're coming down the straight. As you can see, it's a very challenging track. Up the mountain, across the top, down the other side. Very twisty, very turny, very narrow. And then these two super long high-speed straights. I mean, the track is just an absolute blast. I had a really good time learning this track. A lot of practice this week. Lots of laps, lots of hot laps, lots of test races with the AI. It was just so much fun. But here we come around the last corner. Time has expired already, but I get my lap in with a 205.53. I'm pretty happy with that. That landed me right in the middle of the field, 6th out of 12th. Absolutely. So far so good. Race is getting ready to start. We got Ash 150, Zolani Andy, PBK Venom, Mix 64, Devilfish, myself, Giano, Evans above, Zolano. I missed the other ones. You can see them in the list. But all right. We're getting ready to roll out. As you can see, no official races here at Mount Panorama before this one. This is the first one for me. But all right, we're rolling out. We're in 6th place. We're feeling good. Super excited. I was pretty sure we were going to have a great race. But I did want to point out over here, Zlano passes Evans above right here before the green lights come out and does not incur a penalty. And that's going to be important here in a few minutes. So we come around this first corner, we take the green. This is called Hell Corner. We all make it through, thinking this is great. We can just line up and travel up the mountain, across the top and down the mountain together, and get our tires warmed up, and it is race on. Come through this first corner. Everybody's checking up real nicely, nice and clean. Our first trip up the mountain together. We got Devilfish right in front of me, Zolani Andy. Oh, and Devilfish gives Zolani Andy a tap. He comes around, he hits the wall a little bit, but he gets it going. We all check up. And Islano comes up alongside me. Now you can see he's on that white line. Now that further arrow is where I'm driving to, the apex of the corner. He's got plenty of room, and he just comes over. You can see the white line and where he is now, and you can see how I'm still driving to the apex. Just absolutely crushes me into the wall. I get collected. I believe that's Evans above. You can see him coming up in the rearview mirror there, and you can see the proximity meter. I I know that he's there. He knows that I am there. We're very close. It's red. He's getting the same meter he should be on his screen, and just bam. And basically, in that moment, uh, ends my entire race. Hours and hours of practice, hours of testing, and tweaking my setup and trying to get the most out of my car. Right here in this moment, it was all for nothing. It just shows that no matter how much time and practice you put in, you cannot control what somebody else is going to do. Not saying he did that on purpose. I'm sure that it wasn't on purpose. It's just a racing incident. But stuff like that happens all the time, and you can never predict it. And that is just part of the fun and the challenge and the excitement of online racing. You just never know what's going to happen. But I just went back right to the pits. I had a 3-minute tow, and I knew I was just going to come right back into the pits again off this lap because this pit didn't count as my official pit stop. So you can see how blue my tires are, and I'm also getting the blue lights for faster cars coming up behind me. I tried to program in my pit, but then I realized that first, second, third, and fourth are all within a few seconds right behind me. So I decelerate, I let first place pass, second place is coming, I decelerate again to let them pass, and completely sideswipes me into the barrier. I mean, here we are in my chase view. There's more than half of the track available for first and second place, and I've stayed on the pit exit side to let them pass. You can see the white line, and he just comes up and completely sideswipes me into the barrier. Here it is from his point of view. Looks like there's plenty of track there to me. I guess he was drafting me there, I don't know, and just so that's basically, I was taken out 2 times in 2 laps. Haven't really completed an official lap yet. That race is over 5 minutes in, so I'm back in the pits. Basically another 3-minute wait. And I mean, to tell you the truth, I'm upset. I practiced a lot for this race. I worked on my car a lot. I mean, you put a lot of time and energy into it, and just have it completely ruined. It's upsetting. I did want to show you the pit entrance here at Bathurst. It's pretty tricky. It's twisty and turny. It's really easy to get the car unsettled. Gotta get the pit limiter on, and down the pits we go. I'm fiddling with the gas. I don't even know what I'm thinking at this point. I mean, too much gas, not enough gas, it doesn't matter. I'm in last place. We do have a car blocking my sight line here. I do swerve out a little bit. Collisions are off in the pits, thankfully. You can pass right through. Get my car stopped. It was a little too far forward. Not my pit stop, but my head wasn't really in the game at this point. I'm still trying to think about what happened, and just slowly realizing that, yeah, indeed, my race is over. I'm in the points lead in the championship, and I'm probably gonna lose a lot of my point advantage, if I even still have an advantage after this race. I don't know. But we come out of the pits. I see I got Isolano and R. Harrison in front of me. Maybe I can catch these guys. Come around the corner. Isolano has completely spun in the corner. I just get past. If you look at the rear view mirror, he's backing up. We almost collided again, and almost in the same exact spot as we did in the first corner. What are the odds? So I just get back to it, try to catch up with our Harrison. Maybe I can have a race with him for the remaining 6.5 minutes. But he puts it off track a little bit here. And I go around. And that's basically how the rest of the race goes here. I'm just racing by myself, all alone at Bathurst. My race is ruined. All my time and effort for nothing. I mean, I shouldn't say for nothing. I tuned the car a lot. I learned this track a lot, so I did gain from all the practice on this, but just to have the race itself completely ruined on the first lap. I mean, I know it happens, but it's always upsetting. I did want to show here, I'm letting Ash 150 by again. Congratulations, Ash 150. An amazing performance this week. Super fast, super consistent. Had a great race. Passed me 3 times. So yeah, congratulations, Ash. But we come down the mountain for the last time. I do finish the race. Happy I was able to finish. First place just finished, got the checkered. I come across, and that's it for Bathurst. It's another tough one. But we'll be back next week. I believe we're at Barcelona with the not fast but furious racing community. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Race on.